you're trying to get somewhere in life, you know, 90% of this shit is self-control. You know, it's depriving yourself of the things you want in the moment. You know, because you know you don't need it, and you know it's gonna hurt you in the long run. You know, that's what self-control is. You know, self-control is what stop you from cheating on your diet. Self-control is, you know, what makes you put that money up when you get paid before you spend it on some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Self-control is, you know, keeping your composure when somebody make you mad at your job, so you won't snap off and get your ass fired. You know what I'm saying? That's self-control. You know, and a lot of people don't realize that. You know, it's really simple. It's simple. It ain't easy, but it's simple. You know, I'm two different things. You know, it's a simple equation, man. You know, but when you're actually looking at it, it's a beast. When you're standing in front of that monster. You know, it's a real beast. You know what I'm saying? You know, it take a lot of self-control, you know, to get up and to get up and work out. You know what I'm saying? To keep doing it consecutively. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta train. Because when you train your body, you train your mind, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta train to look good. You know, I know I talk about a lot, you know, physique a lot on this channel and having a nice physique, you know, but it's also about just training just to be healthy. You know, training for your health, man. You know, train so you can be healthy. Train to have longevity. You know, you want to live a long, healthy life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. Do it for your health, man. Do it for your health. You know, that's the first and foremost, because health is wealth. You know, now you can do it for the physique if you want. You know, I do it for both. You know what I'm saying? I want to look good and I want to feel good. You know, don't you want to feel good? You know what I'm saying? Don't you want to feel good? You know, don't you want to, you know, be able to move? You know, when you get older, you know, your back ain't hurting when you're standing there for a long time. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I had first started my job 2 years ago, the job I'm at now, you do a lot of standing. When I first got into that job, I was about like 230. About 230 when I got in that job. And I used to be standing for a long time, and my back used to be killing me, man. Like, my back used to be hurting like hell, man. Like after like that fifth, fifth hour of being there, man, it was bad, bro. And then when I started losing weight, you know, I started dieting. You start doing my cardio, it started to ease up. You know, my body could withstand my weight. You know, and I got stronger. You know, and now it's nothing. I don't even think about standing anymore. I stand 8 hours, 9 hours a day. And I don't even think about it. You know, I mean, yeah, your feet be sore and, you know, your back gonna hurt a little bit, but it's way more bearable. You don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Man, this man in my job, man. This dude in my job, man. This man. And I don't want to talk about nobody, but it's just for, you know, just to shed a light on what I'm talking about. You know, this man is so big, though. You know, he got to wear knee braces. He not knee braces. He got to wear knee sleeves. And he waddle around, big as hell. And I be thinking like, man, like that's how you want to live? Now, granted, he might have some type of condition, you know, with his knees or bad knees, but I guarantee you, being 400 goddamn pounds ain't helping. I guarantee you, either it ain't helping or that's the reason why he got that condition he got. Either one. You don't want to be like that, man. You know, you want to be mobile. You know, imagine how your kids look at you, especially as a man. Imagine how your kids are gonna look at you, man. You gotta lead by example, man. You gotta teach them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be doing healthy things. You know, you gotta be working out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, you know, chasing a nice physique. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be doing that. Imagine how his kids think of him. Imagine how his wife think of him. You think she like that? No, she don't like that shit. She ain't gonna tell him that. She ain't gonna tell him that, but she don't like that shit, gang. She don't. And you wouldn't like it either. He don't like it either. You sitting there looking in the mirror, you can't even see your Johnson. You can't even see your boy, man. You can't even see him. Just think about that, man. But your health is wealth, man. I hope y'all had a good day. You know what I'm saying? I figured grab me something to eat. I just did 300 push-ups, so I'm starving. And I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. Peace.